live streaming of Supreme Iron Lady. And we sit down, we took our time, we listened to it from the beginning to the end, and this is what led to this whole conversation. And there are some people in the comment section saying Aduke and IT guy and there is African thing. You mentioned names that we are actually style, we are gang fighting, blah blah blah. See, these people are my father. I am very, very small to all of them. Mo kéré gan-an ayé sí wọn. And if you people are calling this a gang fighting, how about Supreme Iron Lady on her own platform saying, hello, natural, ó yá máa bọ̀ wá bá mi ganu sí. Hello, so Sammy Jojo, ó yá máa bọ̀ wá bá mi. What do you call that? Is that not a gang fighting too? And when all of them come into that platform, they mention people's name. So when those people now listen to that live stream, it is a broadcast, it is a live streaming. So you now think when I listened to that live streaming and I heard my name mentioned, are you thinking I will be so patient? Me, I'm not patient. If I heard my name anyway, I am going to address it and analyze it. So if you are calling it gang fighting, what do you think about that? That the other one that played earlier, the one we have been listening to for you for the past 8 hours. It is a live stream, not a secret. So if you are in the comment section saying shit that if you call it a gang fighting, then so be it. It is a gang fighting. Fine, let's turn it to gang fighting. Everybody did that them. As long as me, very wicked lady, I am concerned. I am not gang fighting anybody. I am èmi nìkan ti tó láti dá jìyà ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mi láti dá ṣe anything for anybody tí bá gbé orúkọ mi lẹ́nu anybody. So to hell who the anybody that think it is a gang fighting, orí yín ti burú, orí yín ti dàrú lọ́rùn yín, mi ì fẹ́ mọ bó ṣe dàgbà tó ná ayé. Everybody ń gang fighting ara wọn ní kí Supreme máa gang fight káwa náà máa gang fight ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ di gang fighting náà kájọ sọ di ganging. So be it, ẹ lọ kú dànù.
No, you see, the gang fighting fighter, we know where it started from. The gang fighting started with Aries, and I hope she's learned, and some of her followers have learned that following somebody or liking somebody does not mean you hate another person or you pick somebody else's fight. Actually, in the Bible, he's a fool who picks another person's fight and put it on his head. Some of you have made enemies because of Aries or because of African TV or wherever. And it shows your foolishness, your level of idiocracy. So let's learn to stop that. So the gang fighting history of J4M, as far as I know, yeah, there was the group, some people who came out bodaciously to claim they are team this, team that. Me, from day one, I've been team nobody. One man Mopo, standing for myself, fighting for Mohbad. Yes, if you like my ideology, it doesn't make you my gang. When you join the foundation because you want to fight for Mohbad based on the ideologies that we have. Having the same ideology is okay, but you don't pick enemies and make somebody a common enemy because I don't like the person that my leader doesn't like. You know, it's childish. So we know the history of gang fighting. We need to stop it.
And even though it is a gang fighting, we have once been in the other gang, then we decide to change to another gang. Then
that's the ideology part. If you share,
and I'm
if I see, like now, sorry Aduke, now in the Justice for Mohbad, there are a lot of people we started together, thinking together, but now we come to realize they have this different ideology. So you can separate your ideology, but still fight for Mohbad without hating one another, without calling somebody to gang up on another person. It shows, it's only bullies. And it's funny. Maybe Mohbad is trying to show us the spirit that killed him. Maybe Mohbad is actually, if you're spiritually connected, you can see what killed Mohbad is what's playing out here every day. Every day, somebody's hating on somebody, somebody's threatening somebody, somebody wants to call Shintapo and Papapo and Mamapo and Alagmo and all kind of bullshit.
African
You know,
tigers, you forgotten that they can fight with you or me to fight you. So
I
now
know
they are
now.
actually
I know.
fighting with
You
another
see,
people to fight you.
we are breaking it down. And for those who would be sitting there, screen recording or thinking, this is a breakdown of the cankerworm in J4M, and I'm trying to put my thumbs on what may have gone wrong. And if I want to look at it spiritually, Mohbad is using you guys to show this is how they bullied him. This is how they want to be the one. They want to like they want to claim Legushi Beach. They want to claim the street, the area boys. Àdúgbò wa ni, awala nílùú, tó bá sọ nǹkan tá a sọ, ó lè gbé ládùúgbò yìí, ó lè wọ platform yìí. These are the elements of bullying. And this bullshit is in our daily lives. You know what I'm talking about. From your Agbero boys who collect money from you unjustly when you're driving down your street. From the Omoniles who threaten you when you buy land and turn it into another history for you. And you guys want to do the same. You want to be the Omoniles of J4M TikTok platform. I mean, imagine a grown-ass lady calling, hey, this one will come, waba mi ganu se o, eba mi pele, kò gbé phone now. Childish, very, very childish. Throwing tantrums, begging for support. You can't stand on your own and make your point on your own. And that is how Sam Larry took the same gangs. He probably did the same thing in real life. Hey, G1, OG2, OG3, oh yeah, mo gbọ́ pé bọ̀ yẹn wà ní studio kan bẹ̀ yẹn, ó yẹ já lọ bá, ó yeah. You heard what Sam Larry did on that video. Eléyìí ò lè kúrò níbí yìí o, eléyìí ò lè kúrò níbí yìí o. In English, it's called forcible confinement. Forcible confinement is a crime.
At the end of the day, everybody pick the side, go there, pick the battle. And nobody have the fucking right to tell me which battle I'm gonna pick. I pick the battle, just pass all the tell her we will.
No, ní sọ́dọ̀gùn Aduke, we're going to be more matured. Aduke, listen, Aduke, you don't call for a fight. You just be armed and ready. When the fight comes, you give them the element of shock and surprise. You don't call for a fight. Let them bring it on. If they think they have the soul right for justice for Mohbad, or they have the fire brimstone on their head, let them bring it. You never call for a fight. Ẹgbẹ́ Gẹ̀ẹ́sì, ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ti try wa. Ẹgbẹ́ Gẹ̀ẹ́sì, turn justice for Mohbad to your personal warfare. You numbnuts. I'm not advocating for violence and I'm not advocating for separation or fighting, but because devil will always do devil's work, we have the demons amongst us. So they'll try like they've tried. And you demons, if you're listening to me, haven't you had enough? What have you accomplished? Okay, distraughting people, making people talk about irrelevancies, that's your achievement, that's what you want to claim. At the end of the day, na me fight aristocrat, na me fight IT, na me fight chairman, na me fight Susie. You know, let's give you a long list. Let's give you your list of achievements of the people you're fighting in J4M. People who came to find a solution.
They have the list of people they want to destroy injustice from that.
Let them bring it on now. Aduke, let them bring it on. You know, bring it on. Don't talk about it. Just be about it. Don't talk about it. When they petition me, shebi na me still dey here dey waka. Na me still dey here now. Maybe you can get away with dealing with small kids. But we ain't little like that.
Emma destroy like Emma market. If you don't destroy
that's the achievement they want.
If you don't
That's what they want to achieve. That's what they want to take home. I wanted to support. I wanted to feel left fún tẹ́ tún lọ bá ẹ tún bá wọn jà. Ṣé pé orí yín ò pé ẹ tí jí ẹ̀yin sùn ni. You know, shameless. You should be shameful that you did this, it didn't work. You did that, it didn't work, and now you're fighting everybody. Imagine a woman who marries first husband, it didn't work. Second husband, it didn't work. Third husband, it didn't work. And the same woman is clamoring for love. Who the fuck gonna love you? Who the fuck gonna love you? When you ain't got no love your own self. You can't even love yourself. Well, let me rest for now. But please, guys, no more war. No more war. Let everybody think about Mohbad. Let's think about what's happening tomorrow, and let's hope for something positive that can help
Ṣọ́la ni
Mohbad. Please,
corona ni àbọ́là ni court. Wetin dey
please,
happen
let's hope
tomorrow?
for some good news that can help Mohbad. Enough of these distractions. Anyhow, me, I'm resting for now. I hold the mic.
Àwa báwa tẹ̀ ṣe wà yìí, bàbá I see you tomorrow. Àwa báwa ṣe wà yìí. Èmi wàhálà màá tún lọ sí mi, màá tún lọ sí mi, màá tún lọ sí mi. Àgòdè sí mi, sí mi, sí mi. Ẹ̀yà káwọ ẹni tó máa sún tó máa rè. Àpè interview sẹ́yìn. Abeg, you people should leave the VDM alone. No, ẹjọ́ o. Ẹ fi VDM ní sẹ́ẹ̀, VDM ní sẹ́ẹ̀. VDM ló wà lọ́nà, VDM ló ṣe é lọ́wọ́. I love the fact that whatsoever that is happening in day for them right now is not coming from the real people on this black app. I love that fact. Can't you say the case? Imagine it is one of us in the Justice for Mohbad that had that interview with Samilavi. We go down pick side. We go down turn and pick. Abeg, anything wey wan dey happen for Justice for Mohbad anymore, it should be happen somewhere else. Ibi tọ́wọ́ wa ò lè tó. Where we cannot even approach. Ibẹ̀ ni kò ti máa ṣẹlẹ̀, and they should be getting something done, like wọ́n máa shake the table. Kí ni gbogbo nǹkan tá a ṣe lórí black tap? Kí la fi dà? A fi create ọ̀tá fúnra wa. A fi bayé ara wa jẹ́ ni. Ẹ fò kẹrin ṣó, kí ni nǹkan náà? Any small thing, a máa pa yín. Any small thing, a máa competition fún yín. Any small thing, a máa ṣe kíní kan. Ọ̀gá tí TikTok bá bá ẹ lára àmú post, delete your application. Delete log out, delete your account. Títò bá lẹ́mìí wàhálà orí TikTok, delete it. For somebody like me, ikú nìkan ló lè mẹ́ja káfù ajé. If you come for me, I will come for you back. But me going so far to say I want to go and tell of more, I will never do that in my life. And I will never support that in my life. Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ bá wọn tí tó bá ti ń bá èèyàn jẹ́. Is it not because they destroy Mohbad life? Is that not why they are all here gathered here saying they have did people, they must go down? Why is that so after my buyer Ramadi? No king. If they casted you on justice for Mohbad, you can also just take a chill pill and just relax. If they cast you on justice for Mohbad, does not mean they cast you alive. Go say one year full now. If you still pick another thing and do and move on, you can even let it go or move on if you cannot address it. Torí pé wọ́n wá analyze Lagata. Wọ́n wá nìyẹn àfi kí Lagata báyé ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ jẹ́. Make Lagata find ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ fún wọn lẹ́wọ̀n just because they analyze their own voice. It is a coward. Only coward. You cannot address it. It is only a coward and an evil, wicked, silly person. And Lagata is a coward. I've never seen the most coward ever like Lagata. No, be happy. How can you be running from your own voice? You said something on a broadcast, on a live stream, and they record you and they analyze you. What the hell in Koto? Does that mean you should go and destroy person? Justice for Mohbad is not a do or die. It is not a do or die. But to bawa self about your journey because they analyze your whole 7 minute voice. You cannot stand your own wickedness and your own evil voice. While you tell about your country. Hello. To bá pa ọmọ ẹyọ kan ní ọmọ mi máa pa ọmọ ẹ méjì. I swear to God Almighty. To bá pa ọmọ mi ẹyọ kan máa pa ọmọ ẹ méjì. Go ahead. Go ahead now. And I cannot believe that you can be supporting that kind of an evil heart. That kind of an evil heart. Kí lẹ fẹ́ fi lé ọmọ lọ́wọ́, kí lẹ fẹ́ fi kọ́ àwa ọmọdé. Ẹ̀yin ará wájú gan ẹ̀wà tọ́ sí. Kí wá lẹ wá fẹ́ sọ fáwa kékeré tá a fẹ́ tí mò ń kankan yìí, kí lẹ fẹ́ sọ fún wa? Ọbọ̀lẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ jà ní. Ikú nìkan ló lè mẹ́jà papọ̀ lórí àpò yìí. Àjọ máa fà á já fúnra wa, àjọ máa nà tán bí owó ni. I rest my case jàre, ẹni tó bá fẹ́ wá sókè tó bá fẹ́ wá jà ò lè send request kó wá jà. I can even drop for you so that you'll be able to come up. Because me, I am not fucking living and wahala lemi wa fa. Wahala is my own joy. Wahala don't for me joy don't be happy. So bring it on. Is it that you block me? If any of you need the gang fight, I don't even need the gang. Me alone, I am okay for you if I'm able to turn you. I've never even do that in my life. I will now be dragging somebody. I will now be telling, hello,
Very
come
wicked
and join
lady.
me to
Gangster,
drag.
gangster, ni war on your own now. Now, gangster, ni war on your own. You walk gang up. You be gangster now. So let them bring it on, man.
Abeg let's change the topic o. Ẹ jẹ́ á sọ̀rọ̀ BDM. Àwọn gbébọn ibi tí wàhálà bá dẹ̀ ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ náà máa pọ̀ sí. They will not if they are having a peaceful conversation gbogbo wọn máa sá lọ ni. The viewers go reduce. Ibi tí wàhálà bá ti ṣẹlẹ̀ lólójú tí wọ́n máa wá tẹ̀bà sí tán máa jókòó sí. Wọn ò fẹ́ peace ní ayé wọn. Àwọn ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ ń ṣèkì tébù fún wọn tún máa pè wọ́n ní kíní kan. Call it gangster, who the hell are you? Bàbá ẹ̀ ló ra fóònù fún mi àbí ìyálà ìyá ẹ̀ ló ra fóònù fún mi àbí ìwọ ló sanwó wáífà mi. Host, are you there? Abeg play very dark man latest voice note jàre ká gbọ́mọ gidi ọmọ alálùbáríkà yàtọ̀ fáwọn olè orí TikTok. Owó ni. Ìwọ náà fẹ́sìdì tó lè wá sókè ká sọ̀rọ̀ bàbá. Ó lè wá sókè kó wá mú nǹkan kan sílẹ̀ náà. À ń wẹ́ni tó máa wá sókè tó máa wá change topic. Ẹni tó bá ti lè change topic kó máa bọ̀ lókè máa bọ́lẹ̀ fún un. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ń bọ́lẹ̀ fún ẹ kó máa bọ̀ lókè kó wá change topic. Even Zlatan, I think I saw an interview where Zlatan grant and very dark man was like, this is not the kind of interview that I want.
This time wey VDM talk say he don't come back into this matter. How una think say VDM suppose navigate this thing? Because at the end of the day, for me, whether he's there or not, things are happening, but also coming to do one or two things. We also, try to create awareness for this thing and see where it won't carry us go. But what do not think say VDM can't do? Because for me, some people said he came to manipulate me.
Aristocrat, my brother.
Before, yes.
No, aristocrat, my brother. For me, my own opinion is saying our guy man for just don't pass on this one. Our guy man for don't pass on this one. Make it just leave him. Make it just leave him. Because you na guy will be saying you don't come before. Hold on, let me take out my earpiece.
IT guy is talking now.
I'm taking out my earpiece. So see, the thing with me at the scene.
You were audible. You were good. You were good.
Person we don't day there from the beginning. We don't trouble the water small. We don't disappear. Midway through, in come again. Around that time, now when Wumi do her own interview with the television, he come Ganosi, which was okay. So then he don't leave him as it be. Now, we know say this DPP thing they happen. You feel meet guy for party where we say, my guy, I know say, Nigerians go listen to you. What do you think about this? VDM say, that one go very nice. So make I even do something where I never do before. Make I interview, make I just ginger some stuff. But if we learn ourselves a little bit of Iroro, The thing wey dey inside this thing be say, even if you be advocate, not be everything wey dey on ground you go put your mouth inside, because you don't always dey on the other side. Now im be say you are advocating on the behalf of the bullied, the voiceless, and you don't dey do okay. But to now switch your allegiance inside the direction of the bully. Oh boy, you no do well. You no do well, rara. That's so me I see am. Because now that you don't enter a different territory, the question be say, is that territory where we suppose find you? Why? Because if you be lawyer and you be advocate, see Berekete as a day now. Make you come see one champion where they beat people for streets. They come say KZ, you come go Berekete. Berekete go tell you, say, no, me, I know they do that kind of case. My own make I just give hearing to people where people know one where not get voice. Me, I know they do that one. So that's a different territory. Once you cross that barrier, you don't enter aye be that now. Mohbad say, my pastor ti wonu aye. My pastor ti
Please,
wonu
can I
aye.
interject you small?
You
Because
know, that I might take him. Make I.
yeah, now your take, of course, you have the right to have your own opinion. We all have the right to have our own opinion, like as it is. Since he came out now, many people are saying he's been compromised and all that. And you know, this compromising of a thing is not the beginning. They've been saying he's been compromised. In my own opinion, and me too, I won't talk small for my own side. The way me I see the thing, they roll around. Make I use breaking English, because we will not go school. This man don't already talk am before, say he choosing friends and he is ready to mingle with anybody as far as the person is human being, right? But that does not mean that because in they chill with you or in they chop, they dance, they club with you, come in say, if he insist say you they go the bad side or you get anything, when he get evidence, because he mean they work with evidence. So no matter anybody when they move, they do things with. If he get evidence for in hand, say you this person you commit, and he get the evidence, he is ready to bring you out. So he has already said he mingle with these people because they are human beings like him. Does not mean that they run things together. But until he get evidence for hand to prove, say now waiting they sub be this. But the only little place when I will cut and slags was that very video. I not go feel say he no watch him, but my own be say whether he really taking time watch that video, because if you watch that video, you go see say the way Samilare take appear come meet Mohbad, nothing that thing when we see not dey normal. You understand? So that interview when he grant for Samilare, that part of that place, you know, it can't make me feel say be like say he not really pay attention to that video very, very well, because those videos they circulate for out there. And he also said that opportunity now he get that very moment to interview Samilare. And you see, say since when this thing they happen right now, nobody don't feel interview those guys. Nobody don't even hear this guy. We only they hear in phone call or some small voice go just come out. Nobody don't sit that guy down for front of camera. So he is the one now who has actually did it. And he had an opportunity because they met in a party. You know, somebody they marry when all of them meet. So he grabbed that opportunity, and it wasn't like an arrangee. It was something that, okay, now opportunity come, maybe PDP or where the call and don't they call me back to the case or boy, waiting one sub. Okay, now fine, you want to talk your own side, some make people hear you. I feel that waiting just happened. But with that, with the hit, when he can't hit and back, she saying he can't come back again the next day and now saying, look, either one person is trying to bring another person down, because this thing has been happening for 2 years, and there are things that people were present in that house, people have been around in that house, nobody is speaking. He no say this Samilare they lie. And I believe he actually gives Samilare the chance for Samilare to actually shoot himself for leg. Now wait till me I see be this, you understand? I feel say he no say the guy they lie. You understand? And Nobody, when he go buy person or when he go bully person, when he go agree, stand for front of camera and say yes. So we with the expect say Samilare will come tell us, say, oh yes, oh I bully Mohbad, oh yes, so I do this. No, now you understand.
This one to waiting you do. I want add this one to waiting you to talk.
Okay.
Make I Vano small on this one. This tiny one. As we see this thing so, the timing they right. Why him be say now when Baba won't go approach DPP so now in this thing come out. Carry on.
Thank you. You really talk and well. It come out be say when Papa want approach this thing in the side of Samilare, he think say through VDM, he go fit Nigerians go fit turn around again, come they begin they believe am. But VDM intentionally do that interview, make Samilare self shot himself for leg, which he actually did. And as you can see, say this matter now, it don't be they go down small because tomorrow now we don't even know what he wants solve. But you see, says it's when he enter now, the case just be like say he don't catch fire again. Everybody don't they block, people don't they talk, people don't they see the lies, people don't they look. And he don't already put them to himself now, say lie. Say everyone would here for almost 2 years now with a shout TikTok, justice. Say many of us now lie with a lie. Many of us they cash out. Many of us they won't carry trophy. He talking now, and he say if now waiting with they think be that. Say it not go happen because now he don't reopen the case. So let's leave the ball for the feed, make the ball they play. Maybe we see how VDM want to play this ball for Mohbad. You feel me? Me, I don't want to be discouraged about him coming back. I don't want to think his coming back is a setup. I just want to believe that his coming back is to reopen and make all the whole small ashiri, make the don't they do again, don't they come out. You feel me? That is what me, that's my own take here.
The one, make I finish this one at Aristocrat. The one where they trouble me about this guy, they say, why he go enter matter? He go come, he go stop. He go enter matter, he go come, he go stop. He don't come stall 3 times. This thing be say as we look am so. Is he ready to stay this time around and see it through? Or is he another shenanigan where be say he go disappear again? Then I the thing where the
way Nigerians drag the guy for a few days now, be like saying go really enter. Yes, now because Nigeria don't tell him say now. They don't tell him for him face say now. In the support Samilare, in the support Naramali, in be a year, in be this, in be that. So the way they don't put on now, me I see say the guy now he won't drag, he won't open yash. And to be sincere, I feel that he was not really coming out with 100% because somebody like VDN no fit tell us say assistance now. Say he never hear some deep information before.
Mercy,
you understand?
Mercy, can I permission to come between? First, I think the VDM factor, looking at it from both of you perspective, the inconsistency, going in, coming out, going in, abandoning ship, that doesn't make it look good for VDM. For those who are kind of a little bit suspicious, I understand. But let's look at the advantage of VDM being in the movement. VDM is a voice. VDM is a voice, and he's done a lot of investigative jobs that we can actually rely on. So having authentically, and I repeat for those, authentic intention to help the movement is highly welcome, friends, future friends. So if VDM is in with the intention to help, it's a good thing, a very, very good thing, because he's got the experience, he's got the momentum. And look at it now, for the past 2 days or so, it's all about VDM, it's all about Mohbad again. Yes, a little bit of distraction because of the bullying, but the bullying is also part of the justice we're looking for. Yes, has VDM done some things wrong? Yeah, a lot. Not being able to analyze the video in the interview, allowing, but in a way, he also let this guy expose his weaknesses, his lies. So, for me, the best thing is let everybody watch what they say about VDM. Let's just watch VDM deliver. If he has anything to deliver. Yes, they say, show me your friends and I'll show you who you are. He's been found around those that we think are suspects or could have something to do with Mohbad. You know, he's been around them, whining and dining with them. Yes, some school of thought would say, no, that is not acceptable. Show me your friends, I'll show you who you are. So we can't really, my own opinion and my own advice, we should not make VDM the subject matter. Let him deliver whatever he can deliver, because he's got, let's just give him the hope that he will come with something that will help us. That's my opinion on the VDM matter. Let's focus on what we are doing, how we want to help, and all the helps, nothing wrong, nothing spoiled. If everybody can help from every corner. Thank you.
Yeah. This is what I will really say, because for me, let's analyze this thing very well. Number one, VDM move among the so-called celebrities in the entertainment world. He's in the entertainment world. So we cannot say because VDM, because someone died, is going to just change his cycle of friends like that. It will not happen. He's a socialite. And among socialites, people always meet. You go to events, you see a musician, you see an actor, you see different kind of people, you see producer, you see promoters. Now, if by event, someone among this celebrity is linked to a crime, it doesn't mean one person among them will now say, I dissociate myself. Or if this person finds himself in an event where they come, he doesn't have to dissociate himself, because even by virtue of law, someone is a suspect until the court pronounces you guilty or not guilty. It doesn't say you will lose your friend. Look at politicians. They have cases in court. It doesn't stop them from doing political activities. Life goes on for them. Now, let's bring it into justice for Mohbad matter. When VDM did come into this matter, he came with his value, his net worth, his amplifying things. Let's give it to VDM. He has enough matter on his table, more than that of Mohbad. Yes, people in J4M might feel, oh, he dropped it, he come back. But let's even put ourselves in his shoe, number one. VDM today is running on Benue massacre. He's running on that. He's fighting this. He's fighting that. Do you think it will only be J4M or Justice for Mohbad that he will have been shouting about since 2023? No. It then means other things are going to suffer. Let's look at the Benue case. How many lives are lost in Benue that is being a cause to? Within this time, he's also protesting for students in Abuja that were put off school because government, because the Minister of FCT is doing some construction. Those are lives. Lives of those who are living, not someone that is dead. Mohbad has enough people to be fighting where VDM will go and come back. People are on social media still talking about Mohbad, his family. Whether they are divided into strata doesn't matter. People are there, still going to court, talking about Mohbad. If BDM is not there, it doesn't mean the case is gone, because it's still a case at the inquest, and government is going to prosecute it anyways. Now, let's just look it at the standpoint of VDM first.
Yeah, I agree with you, aristocrats. Even he himself, he said it. He said the people went in the waka with. He go waka with who in the waka with. Not be say because say person they say he not like one person or because one until he need proof, he need evidence. You understand? So he's, as you say, you are right. He's among the celebrity. No mean say if he can true get evidence when he go tell, because right from time he has been saying it that if somebody go come out and can't show him evidence, this video evidence where they for touch the guy. That's why I was saying that video on that shoot with Zlatan, I'm not sure saying really take time, really watch that video where. And he touched the boy. I think say na yes. Na 9 go come. For me, that interview was okay for Samilare to really expose himself. And may you see again, with that interview, we are able to hear. Yes, from that interview, we are able to hear him. We are able to now hear a conversation now between Zlatan and Samilare. And look at when somebody was analyzing that video yesterday. That video, they make sense. We don't hear all this kind of thing for almost 2 years. We don't hear that now.
Even me, see, I never come to that side. I'm just looking at VDM and his activities. With my count, VDM has more than 10 cases in courts that is going to. About 2 weeks ago, I think he went to a police station. He was detained. He has a lot of things on his plate. A lot of things on his plate. Now, and I don't want people to, because on this justice of Mohbad, people just blame people. Oh, you did not put mouth, you did not put mouth. His family member, what are they doing? They should also put mouth. All the mouth they've put, where have you led them to? Now, let's put that aside. Now, let's look at VDM is coming in and out like NEPA, like NEPA light. Like NEPA light. Now, you don't stay stable. Maybe it's raining season. The Kanji Dam don't get water. It's stable. But it's coming out. That is something he did. Because for me, I look at every evidence in both negative and positive way. Why people are criticizing that it seems BDM have been bribed or something. That is something that interview did. That interview exposed all the lies Samilare went to say at the inquest. That video made Samilare to dispute himself as to why he was against Mohbad. Made it. So he used his mouth without VDM. Whether he paid VDM, don't know. Let's assume he even paid VDM. But VDM just asked him question and he used his mouth to nail himself. So any right-thinking person will say, this is a good material. Don't look at VDM. VDM only created a platform. Oga, use your mouth to talk. And you don't use your mouth to nail yourself. Why? I know VDM might have discussed with him and VDM might have seen some disparity. But VDM doesn't want to come like, and they come after you. Use your mouth to expose yourself. And himself said, we come there, we didn't do anything, we went to eat amala. You eat amala with a boy, you came there and say, you know, go do this thing here. You tap the boy for head. The boy jumped up in fear. And you say you eat amala. No! So, and I think this is also a material for the family of Mohbad to look at and say, truly, we have an evidence to say this guy bullied our late son. And this is also to go back to government and ask government a question. You took Samilare and Naira Marley to court for bullying. They've been granted bail for over a year. What is happening to the case? This is time for questioning. And I think VDM have done something in that regard. Now, VDM himself has also tried to expose Zlatan. And I saw on social media where Portable came to be calling Zlatan the industry snitch. Which means two things I got from Portable comment. It seems some people actually knew what really went down. With regards, I'm not saying about what killed Mohbad, with regards to Mohbad's travel with his boss, the record label fight, the bullying, the beating. They know what went down. But everybody, just like in the industry you have, seal your mouth, don't be a snitch. They know. And I expect Nigerian police to do proper editing proper forensic of this material, read in between the lines and arrest some people for questioning. Some people that might know something. Because if me, that I'm not a trained investigator, I could see this audio, and I could see that some things are still hidden that can lead not to what killed Mohbad, but to things that have happened to Mohbad before he died. Things that are happening to people that are crime, underground crime, in the underworld, that they can see. I think this is an opportunity presenting itself again for Nigerian police or people that are meant to fight crime to look into and act. A lot of things is coming from this. So while I will not say those who feel VDM is coming, is doing distraction. No, it depends on how they are looking at it. But I will also want those who are seeing him as is trying to throw up new things. Let's look it together. Let's look at the positive end and let's demand that Mr. VDM, before you are doing like up Nepal, you go cold, you go soft. Now that you are back, we want you to focus on it. Even if it is the bully case, VDM, put mouth on and talk about. At least let us see that being prosecuted. Naira Marley, Samilari can never be prosecuted for the death of Mohbad, but they can be prosecuted for bullying. And I think that is the best game for them to show. And I think people just have to support. In this case, we all come to help, just like social people. Let's come out. Anybody that want to put up, let's try to lift them up. That doesn't stop us for calling them out when they mess up. Thank you very much.
Radio, my brother Aristocrat, a very wonderful submission there. And I think there's a development here right now, because you did mention that the guy has his hands full at the moment and is being seen as dabblers, because I understand the factor in which people jump on the bandwagon and they say our Messiah is there, he's done this, he's done the Benway thing. Everybody has done the Benway thing. At the end of the day, whichever way you look at it, everybody really will have a role to play. And if you have an opportunity to get your picture taken or your voice heard, it is what it is. We all look at things differently. But if we look at this whole thing holistically, what we're looking at now is actually that a new kind of worms is kind of opened. And what I'm trying to assert with that is that we are now open to a different world that is not so straightforward. It's not the kind of world that we understand. And it's not going to be as simple as just interviewing Samilari, because all of a sudden there's Latan and maybe he's made a video in the past and we're seeing it. My parents don't want me to get involved in this and all this kind of stuff. And as you said, someone has come out and say you are an industry snitch. Now, the complication here, we need to kind of think about the fraternity. People are fraternized. These young boys live in a different world from all of us. And there will be implications, obviously, if you are labeled the industry snitch. So we shouldn't really, okay, we're going to say some of us will speak out, others will attack us because it's VDM. Don't you know who VDM is? Okay, now we now know who VDM is. Now, do you know who Samilari is? To any one of these people in the industry, including Zlatan and even Portable that opened his mouth? Do you know who Samilari is to these people? Because a Samilari that we know goes in his gang-ho kind of artillery and his group, and they always kind of present themselves the same way all the time. So the situation now is someone on our side that we champion who's been someone who stops and starts, is going his hands full. Well, our sort of like, how can I say, warmth towards him, the warmth is at a peril of whether he stays or goes. Is he gonna just see it through to a point where he makes his point about Sam Larry and it disappears again? Or is he gonna be steadfast like the most of us that have been on this journey for this long and carry on because he has his hands full? He has what it takes. Just like Brekete. If you give them the opportunity, you allow them to come in, they have what it takes. But the question is, do they actually have that energy to see it through? And that is where I am. Is he going to just fix this similarity situation?
He will do
Baba
it.
Mohbad's engineering with DPP disappears, and then VDM disappears into the background again, and then everything else just goes on as if it was there. He's done the best he can, and we are exactly where we were even before he came. I rest my mic.
That's Idris, please
Yeah,
play
we are all
video.
making
Please
sense.
play
Let
the
me
video.
play the updates. Let everybody put 1 or 2 cents. Let's go.
You don't need to cry. You don't do what you want to do. No. You don't do. Shebi na the beat is that. See what's happening to Mohbad? See.
Make anybody where we know no go through it in this boy go through. And to add everything up, the Mohbad is still not buried, which is very, very sad. Now, you see this particular video I just posted, you will notice that my own is very clearer than the ones they have in the blogs. It is because me, I don't get my video since, and I keep them. Now, let's go back. I don't know why a lot of now they get them mixed up. When I interviewed Sam Larry, it is because I want to wake the case back up. Sam Larry said he didn't touch the boy, he didn't beat the boy. That one I own confession. I waiting him talk, Abi. He can't remain people who go talk, say, Sam Larry, you are lying. You touched the boy. This particular video where we just watch now, this particular video, I believe it was taken after that music video shoot where Zlatan and Mohbad appeared because of the hairstyle. Do you understand? Because of the hairstyle. And it shows, say, okay, be like say, now that same day. Again, Mohbad also went to go and write petition against Sam Larry after this music video shoot that Sam Larry beat him up. You get the point? You go see why I interview him now. He still point him out. And a lot of videos, they say Sam Larry name day everywhere. But this Sam Larry have come to deny it. Making himself look like what? A saint. I wasn't there. You were not there. It's now time to point and say, you, Sam Larry, you did it. That is why I walk back this case. Now, you see that case when Mohbad go right against Sam Larry. His witness is Zlatan Ibile. That Zlatan was there when Sam Larry assaulted him. When they now invited Sam Larry, he went there and countered it and said, it is a lie, and my witness is Zlatan. Can you now see why I say, wait, Zlatan, will you keep quiet when the real truth will be under? What is the real truth? You don't know, I don't know. What is my work? Investigation. Do you understand? These people won't make all these cases go down. But you know, some people say, he won't whitewash them. He won't bring their reputation back. If they like, maybe they share 10 billion for the whole Nigeria. Their reputation can never come back. So nobody can whitewash them. But you people don't understand. Think. This video now, where I just play for now, do you know what Mohbad said? He said, Sam Larry. Then the other person in the video says, see what Sam Larry did to Mohbad. One woman was really under. I wish I can see that woman or the young lady there. But she also tell and say, you do am, and I was there. I will be so happy. It's not whitewashing. Then it will help us figure that one hand together and say, you are a bully. Now let's go back to Zlatan again. This is another video of Zlatan wearing that same clothes and that same shoe. On that same day, after Mohbad left, he was still seen hanging out with Sam Larry in the beach when Mohbad had left. Do you understand? So if anything happened to Mohbad after that shoot, who will tell us? Zlatan. Now, according to the first voice note when I released, I don't know what Stevie say. Very dark, my hate Zlatan. No, he won't bring Zlatan back. No. This Zlatan will no great talk now. During the time of Mohbad, you give interview. You give farewell interview, you talk one or two things. It would have helped. This same Mohbad, now two of now, they alleged say two of now go that show for Ikorodu together. You know a lot that can help us point the bullies of this boy. The alleged bullies are denying it. They don't go, the alleged bullies now, they don't go lock them up, they don't come out. And you know why they let scot-free? Because nobody where they alive, free point and say, you do them and I did here. So to the police and to whoever in the authorities, all these videos look doctored. Unless one person can say, I am there. That is investigation. Small thing, oh, they don't pay. No, I mean wake the matter. I wake up deliberately. Am I there when they happen? No. Does Sam Larry deserve to say his side of the story? Very, very true. Yes. And that's why I brought it up. I get plenty of the videos. Don't get it twisted. I have a lot. But I need to control the game. You won't tell me how to play this game. I control it. The boy is still very much alive. That boy have not been buried. When I don't move on, all of you moved on from this case. You moved on. It is back. Like I said, if you still feel that Zlatan does not deserve to say anything in this case, then okay, no problem. Do you understand? Now, the people I need, I wish I know the person who record that video where say, look at what Sam Larry did to Mohbad.